Okay, let's use what we know now about x and y intercepts to help us graph this equation. So here we have the line 2x minus 3y equals 24. That's our linear equation. And we're going to, first of all, find our x-intercept. Well, remember, what do we know about every single x-intercept? The y value is always 0. So we can use that in our equation to find the x that goes with it. So 2x minus 3 times 0 is supposed to equal 24. Well, 3 times 0 is 0, so that's gone. So we have 2x equals 24. And now to get x alone, we would need to divide both sides by 2. So x would equal 24 divided by 2, which is 12. So now we're looking at the point 12 for an x, 0 for a y. That would be our x-intercept. And if I plot that, well, 12 in the x direction, that's a little bit off my graph there, isn't it? But that would be right there. Okay, let's find the y-intercept now. So our y-intercept, we know that every single one of those has an x value of 0. So now let's use that and find the y-intercept. So 2 times 0 minus 3y is supposed to equal 24. Well, 2 times 0 is 0, that's gone. So we have negative 3y equals 24. Now to get y alone, we're going to divide both sides by negative 3. So y will equal 24 divided by negative 3, which is negative 8. So this would be the point where x was 0, y is negative 8. There's our y-intercept. And to plot that, we'd go nothing in the x direction, down 8. So my line would look like this. Just like that. Let's try another one of those. One that involves a fraction. Here we have one that says y equals 1/4 x minus 1. And we're supposed to find the x and the y-intercepts. So if they tell you specifically to do that, then that's what you have to do. You have to get practice at it. So for every x-intercept, the y value is 0. So that means 0 will equal 1/4 x minus 1. Now we have to solve for x. So first things first, we're going to add 1 to both sides to get the numbers on one side, letters on the other. 0 plus 1 is 1 equals 1/4 x. Now, I want to get x alone, so the opposite of multiplying by 1/4 would be to divide by 1/4, but we do not divide fractions. Instead, we flip and multiply. So we would be multiplying by 4/1. Now that would cancel. So we would have 4 times 1 is 4 equals x. This point then looks like an x value of 4 and a y value of 0. There's our x-intercept. And if I plot it, that would be right there. Now let's find the y-intercept. So for every y-intercept, the x value is 0. So y will equal 1/4 times 0 minus 1. Well, 1/4 times 0 is 0. That's gone. So y equals negative 1. When I used an x value of 0, I got a y value of negative 1. That's my y-intercept. And if I plot that, 0, negative 1, would be right there. So now play connect the dots, and our line looks something like that. This is how you plot or graph a line using the x and the y intercepts.